No matter how good you play with other weapons, sniping in COD Mobile takes a lot of time to master. You have to learn a lot of skills like how to quickscope, how to make crosshair placement, and how to do flicks, which can get very overwhelming. But the good news is, in this video I'm giving you some pro tips and tricks that will help you master sniping in a very short time. And if you use these tips and tricks, then you'll see some massive improvements on your sniping the next time you're playing. So grab your snacks and let's get started. The first tip is to expect enemies in every corner. Now, one of the biggest reasons why people die when using a sniper is because the enemy spots them first and they don't have the time to react. And when you're using a sniper, it's obvious that if you take too long to take your shot, then you're gonna lose the fight. That is the reason why you always need to expect enemies when sliding into corners. Basically, the next time you're sliding into corners, make sure to ADS while you're making your slide. And if there's no enemy, then you should scope right back out within 1 second. And after you start doing this, you're gonna see a massive improvement on your reaction time and your aim. You could call this one of the secrets of improving your sniping because it really does make your sniping a lot better. Another thing that makes your sniping better is switching to your knife. You might think people do this because it looks cool, but there's actually a lot of functionality behind it. Knife switching is very useful because it allows you to make longer slides after shooting. Normally, after shooting with your sniper, the distance of your slide is going to be very short, and that's why this movement is very popular. But you have to make sure to use the amp perk because without this perk, the switching is going to be slow and ineffective. Overall speaking, switching to your knife gives you a way better movement with your sniper. Tip number 3 is to use trophy system before rushing. Now, this one is really useful for S&D because you're going to find a lot of people spamming their tacticals at the start of the match, and there's a very high chance that you're going to get killed by those tacticals when you're rushing in with your sniper. And that is why before rushing into a common spot, throw your trophy system and then start sniping. This way you can focus more on your sniping rather than having to worry about all those lead routes is also important in S&D. Now, in order to surprise your enemies, you need to change your routes when you're playing this game mode. For example, let's say in round 1 you're rushing in through the dining area and getting kills from there. Now, after the end of round 1, your enemy is still gonna think that you're gonna go through the same route, and that is where you need to play the mind game. You see, instead of going through dining, this time go through hallway and surprise your enemies from there. Most of your enemies are not gonna expect you to go through a different route, and the chances of you getting more kills will be higher. Changing your route in this way applies to all guns, but it especially works very well with snipers. Using headphones can also improve your sniping by a significant amount. When you're playing with a sniper, it's crucial to be aware of your surroundings, and headphones plays a very important role on doing that. You're gonna see every pro player using headphones when they're playing.
The most consistent streamer, thank you! You gonna respond me in? Good. You should win on your disadvantages, so you're gonna improve a lot, you know?
Now, the headphones I use for playing COD Mobile are the E600 Pros by Inkbit, and I really like these headphones because it has active noise cancellation, which helps me be extremely focused in the game, and I don't even feel these headphones on my head because of how comfortable it is to wear, and it also does a pretty solid job on voice chats, filtering out all those background noise, and you can play with these headphones for 45 hours straight, which is pretty crazy. Overall, these are a solid pair of low latency headphones for only $99. If you want to check out this headphone, then I'll leave the link in the description. The next tip to be a better sniper is to keep your crosshair at the enemy's torso. So basically, this part of the enemy's body is called torso, and if you can't keep your crosshair at this level, then you're gonna get a ton of hit markers with your sniper. And obviously, hit markers are the last thing you want, especially in close range, because if you get a hit marker in close range, there's a 99% chance you're gonna die. And I know it's easier said than done, so you should go to your HUD and keep one of the settings in the middle of the screen right where your crosshair is. This way, you'll have an easier time lining up your crosshair and keeping it at that level. And you need to keep practicing keeping your crosshair at the torso because muscle memory also plays a pretty important role on this tip. But after you master keeping your crosshair at this level, then you'll see a significant improvement on your sniping. And also, if you want to know the best settings for a sniper, then make sure to click on this video. I went over some special settings for snipers on that video, which will help you improve your sniping, so I highly recommend watching that video. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.